Hello again, Struck Quap. Welcome back to another day of streaming. Today we will be doing Torchlight 3 again. I will be making a new hero. No idea why the game's not showing up on the screen. It should be actually. Let me just quickly check. Okay, there we go. We got it. It was bugging. It was bugging. Didn't do anything. It showed up on itself. But yeah, let's start a new sharpshooter as I promised yesterday. It will be a sharpshooter with the Flaming Destroyer. I deleted another hero so I can make room for this one, because I'm 4 contract levels away from unlocking the next hero slot, so I just kind of needed to delete something. But this is the test realm anyways. It is the test realm anyways. Those heroes I won't have access to soon. Let's make it orange, maybe this one. This is as orange of a skin as it can get. I'm gonna try and make it as orange as possible. So, what would fit a Flaming Destroyer one? Let's see, something that looks like flaming. I wish I could rotate. Maybe this one looks good enough. So there we go, Flaming Destroyer, continue. Come on, Steam. Steam is trolling me now. Okay, finally. I had notification at the corner of my screen which was preventing me from clicking on the button. Not sure why the notifications are in this corner, but okay, let's get the yellow one. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna change the pet later anyways. And I'm gonna start on practice for the first few levels. I just think it's much faster to level up with the first few levels being on practice. There we go. And today I uploaded yesterday's build, the Himu Torch, not Himumancer. Himumancer is another build I might make some time. But yeah, the Himu Torch Dusk Mage build has been uploaded today. The Blood Mage, my version of a Blood Mage. And tomorrow should be when I upload this build. So let's go.
What are you doing, Rookie? Don't just stand there. The fort is under attack. The Goblin Chieftain Wideloaks and his floating.
So yeah, I'm just gonna.
He's gonna break the gate any moment now. Get up there.
I'm probably just gonna start leveling up without getting some gear, and I can get the gear from the storage later. I think I've got plenty of gear in the storage. Plenty of level 46 items in the storage, so I'm just gonna quickly use the cheat NPC to boost myself to 46, and I'm not gonna keep rolling because I think I've got all the items I need. I mean, I would like that explosive arrow bow, so if I don't have the explosive arrow bow, that's probably the only item I might need to roll on the cheat NPC for, but we'll see. I'm gonna check my legendarium, see if I've got that power already. Because if I do, if I've got that legend, oh, that's been upgraded as well. Okay. Oh, and that has been updated. Hey, McLean has done a very good job with the new backgrounds for the skills. It's not just the relics, it's the skills as well. Okay, let me quickly. I can't check right now because my spot's locked, but. Let's talk to the general.
Thanks for your help, recruit. We couldn't have defeated Dapper without you. After years of peace, why attack now? No matter. Answers can wait. The wounded need help, and the dead need peace. I need you to take the fallen soldiers' swords to Heroes' Rest, and lay them upon the altar. Hurry back once you're finished.
I'm removing all the gear so it doesn't stay with me when I roll with the NPC. I'm not gonna have much time to level up though. I mean, making this video took longer than it needed to. It's already 9 p.m. so I don't think I can reach level 57 by the end of my stream, but I'm gonna keep leveling after my stream ends so I can reach level 57 so I can wear level 60 items. Okay, let's see. First I wanna sell my unnecessary gear and let's go to the cheat NPC. Oh yeah, let's check the bow. Have I got that bow? What was it? Herman's Masterwork or something? Herman's Masterwork, I think it was called. Oh, seriously, from all the things, that's one of the things that's missing. So I'm gonna have to keep rolling and hopefully get it. Might as well put this here. Well, I'm not getting what I need, but I'm getting some things. But I really want that bow for explosive arrow. I wanna just see the synergy between explosive arrow and the Flaming Destroyer. I'm wondering if it can even drop here, but we can try a few times. Come on, give me that bow. I know you wanna give me the bow. This might take forever. Let me see if I really need the bow. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be bad without the bow, but the bow will give us a good bonus. Causes 3 smaller explosions randomly in an area, dealing 30% weapon damage each. So that's definitely gonna be nice. Extra AoE for mob clearing. But it's not something that I can probably... I think I can be okay without it. I think it's gonna be fine even if I don't go for it. I'm gonna try a few more times and then just give up. Yeah, it just doesn't want to give me the bow. This is how RNG works. It's weird, some items definitely drop much less often than others. Alright, let's just go. Fuck it, fuck this bow. It's not that important, it's good to have it in the build, but it's not like an item that's making the build bad if I don't have it. It's definitely gonna be good AoE. Useful, good AoE if we use it. But mostly for mobbing. I mean, even on bosses it's not bad having extra 3 times 30% weapon damage hitting around the main projectile. Let's go reset my skills first. But before I reset my skills, I need to equip some stuff. Probably gonna go for two-handed setup this time around. If I have problem with the survivability, I can always go for a one-handed setup and a shield. Okay, let's reset the skills now. So I've got how many skills to work with? 55. 55 skills. Definitely maxing out explosive arrow this time. I definitely need at least 1 point into revolt. I definitely need Shasta. And Ghost Visage. And Goose. Now the question is, what else do I need? I don't want to go for Sword Smash, because Sword Smash is just easy mode, and I'd rather not take it. I will take the buff. Was that the buff? That was the buff. Release a fireball around me. Is that one fireball only? Because the way it's worded, it says release a fireball, and it seems like it's only gonna release one. I mean, I can test it. I can test it and respec if I don't like it. So this skill still has cooldown. Seriously, one of the worst skills ever if they don't remove the cooldown. This makes no sense. Not only is there only 10% chance, but 4-second cooldown compared to the lightning one, the lightning strike, which is the same except without the cooldown. I'm gonna try this as maxed out. I wanna see how this works. Alright. I don't think I even need this one. But I can put it as a one pointer, cause I don't see a reason not to. Now the next skills. I'm wondering where to put the next skills. Chance to return ammo on kill for precision skills. Oh yeah, I forgot I need this bonus damage. Let me just check something. Okay, so let's get that extra charge. So, and I think that's our skills. The rest is quality of life, like extra crit chance for precision, or extra relic charge, or extra relic relic damage. I will see which ones I need more. For now, I'm probably gonna get relic relic skills damage with the next few points. And let me check the gear here. I probably have something better to equip. Yeah, like this. Blazing Pillar. Chance to walk. Relic cost gear walk. Chance to walk, chance to walk. And okay. That won't be a bad thing to equip. And I wanna try this as well with explosive arrow. Are there any legs? I'm looking for leg armor. Chance to walk 3.8. Chance to walk 10. Just making sure we've got everything we might need for testing. Chance to gain relic energy back. Seems a little bit better than what I've got. No flat damage items, unfortunately. Now I don't need evasion chance because my skills seem to give me plenty. So I'd rather focus on block chance for now. Okay. So let's say we replace this. Oh, physical and poison. There we go. This is getting equipped. Um, the question now is, which 3 pieces of the set do I wear? I've decided to maybe wear those 3 pieces, and maybe here just put whatever gives me the most block chance. If I remove this, I'm gonna have to use this, and that's fine, I guess. But later I will be using blue here in the final build. So let's get this block chance for now. And this block chance. I think I'm pretty much sorted now and ready to level up. Oh, this is taking too long. Let's just do it like that. See, I think I've got sufficient damage. As for Bruno Bueno, your question is how to play on the test realm. The test realm, you can find more info in the... let me just try and find the link for you for the test realm. But basically you need to go on your Steam library. You need to go in your Steam library and from there you need to right click on the game. I'm gonna give you a link where you can read about this, but you right click on your game and you click properties and then you click on betas, and after that you type secret alpaca level. You type secret alpaca level, and that should allow you to get into the public test round. You can read more here, and this is old article. So back when this article was written, this blog post was written, it was only for US people. But now it's no longer for US only. Everyone from any place in the world can access the test realm. So if you can access the regular game, you should be able to access the test realm. And yes, we have 70 total skill points instead of 60. Every 5 levels we get another skill point from level 5 until level 50. So explosive arrow still seems shitty as a mechanic, as a traveling speed of the projectile. The projectile travels very slowly, and it just feels bad. It just feels bad. I wish it would just be quicker, and it wouldn't make this high of a parabolic travel trajectory. Maybe if it wasn't this high, if it didn't go this high in the air and just maybe slightly tilted upwards parabolically and just fell on the ground quicker, it would have been so much better. But the damage is real though. The damage with explosive arrow is pretty solid. Okay, I'm missing something. But yeah, I don't want to go for Sword Smash, because Sword Smash is easy mode. until they fix it. It seems to be doing too much damage from the damage over time proc or whatever. People have been reporting Sword Smash dealing like multiple millions of damage when geared up properly on the live server. So I'm avoiding it. I'm avoiding it, and it's boring doing the same build over and over again. I've done a Sword Smash build on my Forged already. I wanted to give the other skills some time to shine, and since I've done a lot of targeted strikes builds and I've done a scatter shot build, I think it's time for this one to be about explosive arrow, and it's what better way to do explosive arrow than with a Flaming Destroyer, to have all that burning stacking. Hopefully I get that bow. I really want that explosive arrow bow, but even if I don't get the bow, I think it's gonna be okay. So I just saw a bug. I used my Ghost Visage, but the next explosive arrow I cast after that didn't seem to crit. See, this one didn't seem to crit. Maybe it's a crit and it just doesn't write critical. Oh no, if it's a crit it would have been 48. But it did 20 something K. Now it critted. My ranged basic attacks explode on impact. That's strange. Well, I'm not using basic attacks, but it will be interesting to make a basic attack build with explosive arrows and maybe putting some points. Where was it? This one. For extra damage, but for now I'm not gonna go for a basic attack build. I could make a version with basic attacks eventually. By the way, how's my evasion and block chance? I wanted to check those. 22, 24 without buffs, and I can max out my evasion. Just from buffs alone, I would be able to max out the evasion. Okay, let's do this one. But yeah, this update is coming on the 9th of September, apparently. 9th of September, that's a Wednesday. This is what we've been told. It could be the 8th, it could be the 9th, but from what I think, from what they've said, I think it would be on Wednesday, next Wednesday on the 9th of September. So expect this to move from the test realm to the live server. Nothing too fancy dropping, just some blues. The one thing I want right now is this explosive arrow bow, so I can try it. Come on, let's move. Wondering if I'm gonna encounter the same bugs I was encountering last night on my Disc Mage with the skills that have charges. For now it's fine, but we're playing on practice, so there would have been a problem if it wasn't fine on practice.
You can't cast that.
Spectacles, I might want to get that. Probably gonna switch difficulties soon, because right now we're doing fine. Okay, I finally got that extra character slot. Alright, next map. Probably Shriek Beak is the best one out of the three to do. But yeah, Explosive Arrow, you can see very bad traveling speed, very slow projectile speed from the moment of casting to the moment of hitting the ground. There's a big delay, but the damage makes up for it, I guess. Maybe that's their reasoning behind this, but I would rather see it do less damage but travel quickly, so I can spam it more often. With Revolt, you can definitely afford the spammability of certain things. It's gonna be hard to beat this chest armor. Chest armor with 479 damage. I'm gonna do this one because it's goblins. And because the other ones are worse than double HP. Double HP with my current damage on practice should be no problem to handle. Come on, die. There we go. Which way would I want to go first? I think this way first, maybe. Does this look like a dead end to you? Maybe not. Let's go back then. Trying to clear out the map properly by covering the dead ends as well. I'm loving the explosive arrows so far. Seems to be a little bit better than it used to be before. This is actually one of the more fun builds I've played recently. But again, this is practice. I mean, on Ridiculous I'm probably gonna have trouble surviving. Unless I use one-handed and shield. And keep in mind, I started with a level 49 weapon rather than a 46. so I was using a weapon much more powerful than my content. Although right now it's exactly as powerful as my content. So right now this weapon is up to speed, and the content is up to speed with my weapon, so how's my defenses? Pretty terrible. 12% resistance to all elements. But I'm so thankful for allowing us to play on the test realm again. This really helps me make more builds in less time than normal. It really helps not having to go through all that grinding to level up new heroes, and it's the best thing ever, having this test realm to level up outs and to test new builds and to experiment with new skills. Which reminds me, I still have some bugs to report from yesterday. Let's see if I can find some bugs today. If only Sacrifice to Goose didn't have this knockback, but rather vacuumed the enemies closer together. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot the most important parts. I mean, I might as well do that. I don't have anything better to equip. I'm just wondering what to get. I'm wearing... Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get arc powered legs. Oh, and I'm forgetting a very important part of the build. The crit chance from deadlier strikes. Let's get immobilize and need to get this tier 2 bonus. I hope they fix Firestorm to not have a cooldown, to make it in line with the lightning equivalent, Thunder Strikes or whatever it is called. makes no sense to have both a chance and a cooldown. Thankfully there's a lot of spare gear from my sharpshooter with the blood drinker that I was leveling long ago on this server. So I can just, as I'm leveling up, every now and then equip better items. Anything better we can wear right now? I guess it's too early for an upgrade. At 52, that means at 49 we're getting an upgrade. Might as well grab it and keep it with me. The majority of two-handed things are here. 59, 59, 60, 58, 59, 55, 58, 58, 58, 60, 59, 57, 56, 57. Well, this one I can use very soon. Just one more level and I can equip it. Give me a skeletons map. I want a map with skeletons. This one. Hopefully it's a cemetery. Please be a cemetery map. It has uniques as well, so that's pretty nice. And Firepower XD. Firepower XD, welcome to you. Welcome to you as well. You wrote Zdravej, which means hello in my language. So maybe you're from Bulgaria as well. Who knows? But yeah, welcome to my channel to you. Nice having you here. Shasta seems purple. Purple Shasta when she's behind the wall. I'm liking the purple glow around the fiery pillars, the flaming pillars. I've been getting a lot of energy. Oh, they fixed it. They fixed it so that there's no longer 2 seconds cooldown of the movement skills. So they probably made it 0.5 seconds. They initially wanted to prevent people from accidentally casting the skill twice when they press the button in rapid succession, which some people didn't like because you might wanna cast it twice in a row. So I think they've made it 0.5 seconds. Tywar mentioned on stream a few weeks ago that they agree that 2 seconds might have been an overkill there, and something like 0.5 seconds might be more suitable. So it seems like they've already done that. Yeah, with revolt, extra revolt charge, and Ghost Visage, you can get very good mobility on Sharpshooter. That is, of course, if this bug doesn't happen. So I can confirm this bug now, second day in a row, different hero, it's happening on Sharpshooter and Dusk Mage. So I'm assuming this buff, this bug happens on any hero as long as you have a skill with charges. Skills with charges get glitched and their cooldown gets frozen. That's one of the bugs. I've encountered 3 different bugs at least with charging skills. One of them is them not consuming the charge. When I have one charge, it's telling me I don't have. The other one is the skill consuming 2 charges, even though it needs to consume just one. And the third one is this thing, where the cooldown gets broken and stuck, and then you can't use the skill unless you change zones. Once you change zones, this gets reset. This cooldown that's now stuck on 3.4. So I'm probably gonna report them as a single ticket. I think since it's related to the same thing, it's probably best to report this as a single ticket rather than 3 separate tickets. And now I can confirm it happens on 2 different heroes. It's not just Dusk Mage. Which means it's not a Dusk Mage problem, it's a charging skills problem. Skills with charges. Some enemies.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna return to pick up the wood from those. First I wanna kill the enemies here. Oh wow, someone did a lot of damage. So now, because I don't have revolt, I'm struggling with my ammunition because my revolt is stuck in its cooldown, and I have to try and not spam explosive arrow as much as I might want to. And my mobility is suffering as well, because I can't revolt my charges. How are those enemies falling from the sky? That's one of the weirdest ways of spawning enemies. Just drop them from the sky, like they're as if they're coming from a drop ship in a BR game. Drop those enemies from the sky. I like it when they spawn them from some holes, when they're climbing through like this, where they're coming from there. But when they're dropping from the sky, it makes no sense. Like now, how, from where are those skeletons raining?
You have gained a level.
They must have some bones of steel to be able to land this jump safely. Some extra damage here, not much, but still some. And maybe, yeah, I think it's gonna be probably the better thing to wear. I'm probably still gonna keep this, but put it in the storage for other heroes. I might level up. You never know, I might level up another sharpshooter next. Although for sharpshooter, I've already done ice. I've already done poison. I've already done bleeding. I'm doing fire now. So what's left? Electric, zealot with basic attacks maybe. Basic attack sharpshooter with the with the lightning and with explosive arrows bonus and with the scatter shot bonus to basic attacks. So maybe that's the only thing that's left for me to try with sharpshooter. But the next one probably will be forged. Because I haven't done a forge build in a long time. We'll see. Oh, I can wear the Galavinov. Okay, so we're not wearing this. Wait, Heart Shocker. Have I got Heart Shocker as a power? I've got it. What am I missing? Other than the Herman's masterwork, I'm missing Lil Drake and Wingspan. Let's get to Lil Drake and let's actually equip Lil Drake. It's a good synergy. It's a burning synergy. Do I sacrifice this? Let's sacrifice this for now, see how my energy is, if I can deal with that. Wait, wrong weapon. This one. It's a good synergy, it's a good synergy.
Back already. But can you do it with one arm?
Mega packs or uniques? Well, since I'm leveling up, I want mega packs, even though uniques is much better. If you're farming, uniques would be the better choice there. Because you want that fame for contract levels, but I'm leveling up, so I'd rather have the mega packs. It's only 70% of the mob spawners, but 50% of those have a chance to be mega. I mean, 50% of those will be mega.
You can't cast that.
So bigger packs, more XP, I guess. No enemies here, interesting.
You can't cast that spell here.
Let's see.
You can't cast that spell here.
A lot of burning synergies though. If only I had that bow to test it as well. And I can even make Shasta burn. If I'm not mistaken, Shasta had a burning upgrade. Burning area around her. So that's even more burning, but first let's get the relic damage, relic skill damage. So how many more points am I gonna get? 11 more points. Let's say I put 4 points here for relic energy charge rate. And then I can maybe put 5 points here for more relic energy charge rate. Or, when they fix Firestorm to not have cooldown, this would be nice. And by the way, I want to see what it says here. Great weapon or bow. This one would be interesting for a basic attack build to try sometimes. Yeah, I would experiment with the Warrior of Shasta. So I'm gonna put 4 points here and 4 points in Shasta. In fact, I'm gonna put 4 points in Shasta before the other one. And critical hit chance for precision skills might be a little bit of an overkill now. Unless it goes over the cap. If it goes over the cap of 40%, then it's nice. I do know one thing that goes over the cap, and that is Ghost Visage. And they're saying that they're gonna be making more things be able to go over the 40% crit chance cap. I would like to see a list of the things that can go over the cap. It's gonna be nice for the devs to enlighten us regarding certain things, such as casting speed, what gets affected by casting speed, a list of all the skills that get affected of casting speed, by casting speed, and a list of all the skills that can give us crit chance, or passives that can give us crit chance over the 40% cap.
You can't cast that spell here.
Try to group them up together to push one of them closer to the other one. Those pillars kind of underwhelming. I was expecting for them to kill those spiders while I deal with the other ones. Well, we didn't. But I'm loving the extra skill points. Now builds actually feel complete. When you have this many points, you know that build really feels like you've taken every single synergy that you need for such a build. I don't feel like, oh damn, if only I had 2-3 more skill points to just get that extra tier 2 bonus or that tier 3 bonus. 10 skill points is a very reasonable amount of extra skill points. You're not taking every single skill in the game, but you're also not feeling like the build would be incomplete. Over here. Not there anymore, foos. Foolish spiders. Can't catch me. Hello. So it seems like it doesn't shoot just one fireball. This what's it called? Quoke of Flames tier 3 bonus. It's not just one fireball that it shoots. It's multiple. So it would be nice if they reword it. Because it says release a fireball randomly around you, dealing skills current weapon damage. And it seems like the way it's worded, it leaves me thinking that it would be just once. Maybe releases fireballs, but then people would think it releases them at the same time. Could we have a percentage here? Has a X% chance to release a fireball around you, or to release fireballs around you. It's probably like 10% chance or so. I need to experiment more, but the way I see it working, it's probably 10-15% chance every second to... Maybe it throws the dice every second. Did I kill those here? Yes. Oh, and my revolt is bugged again on 6.9 though. Way to glitch out, revolt, way to glitch out. It's weird how I can step on the critters on the ground like those snakes, but I can't kill those critters with my attacks with my AoEs. Only if I step on them. Like that must be some weird snakes. They can survive an explosive arrow, but they can't survive me stepping on them. Oh, those fireballs. Those fireballs were a what? But that was from this one. That's a different type of fireball. Alright, here, here, and here. Anything worth equipping? Mechro bow. Definitely not worth it though. Okay, let's go here. How are my levels doing? It's 10 PM and I'm at level what, 50? Sorry, I muted myself to have some water. Almost 50, okay. See, now it consumes 2 charges. This is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of bugs with this thing. I wanna see the sacrifice to goose burning damage. 1900. 1000. So the same damage as the sacrifice to goose ghostly ego missiles. That's 40% weapon damage. So I'm assuming this one also does 40%. This one does 50% weapon damage, but it did exactly the same damage as my sacrifice to goose missiles. 1948, 1948. You see this? So it's either this one is 50%, the thing that says dealing 40% weapon damage on hit adventurer bonus, either this is 50%, or this one is not 50 but 40%, because they're doing the exact same damage. So either one or the other needs to be looked into. I mean, I can find many bugs. many bugs. I guess I'm one of those people that look too hard into things and finds them. Nadav Brown says, we miss you at Chaos Bane, just so you know. Well, Nadav Brown, the thing with Chaos Bane is we haven't heard anything from the developers. And there isn't much more for me to do there. There are a few keyword sets, few keyword sets I haven't done builds in. But I can probably find a day to stream some Chaos Bane for those who are missing some Chaos Bane gameplay. But yeah, I'm waiting for the time when the developers would share some more information regarding their future plans for the game. I mean, it doesn't take too much to write a few lines of text. It's just common courtesy to treat your player base with a little bit of respect and let them know what's happening with the game. I mean, even if they decide to stop developing the game, which they definitely aren't, because last we heard they will be releasing Chaos Bane on PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox, I keep forgetting the name, Series X or whatever it's called. Series X, say it quickly. Say it quickly, multiple times. But yeah, the new Xbox and the new PlayStation are supposedly getting Chaos Bane, and I'm assuming they're busy with that. They're busy converting Chaos Bane to a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X game. I really would like to hear more from them regarding what they're planning on doing with the game, whether there's gonna be more content, more heroes, more enemies, more rebalancing and things like that. Kiwa is not Kiwa, Elessa. Elessa is definitely super underpowered compared to the other heroes. So I've got some Elessa sets I've not made builds with recently. But the thing is, I didn't want to make build videos because I thought they were too weak and I didn't like the builds. They couldn't do Chaos 9 efficiently. They can probably be fine for Chaos 7, maybe Chaos 8 solo, and it would work fine. But yeah, if someone needs specific builds for Chaos Bane, don't be afraid to ask me. I can try and make them. Someone asked me for those Elessa builds, and I did say they're gonna be the last ones I make if I do make some more. But yeah, for now Chaos Bane really doesn't have anything new for the past few months, since May, since we got the Tower of Chaos. Ooh, look at this Unique's Infamous. This is the best map you can get. Wait. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go and switch to Ridiculous. It's gonna be a shame if I don't switch to Ridiculous for this map. I wanna do this map on Ridiculous. That's a lot of fame I'm missing out on if I do it on practice. I'm only gonna be getting 1/3 of the fame I normally would get in this map if I play it on practice versus Ridiculous. So this map, I need to do I need to do it on ridiculous for the fame. But it's nice to hear that there's still some people interested in Chaos Bane and playing Chaos Bane. It's a shame that the developers kind of don't know how to communicate. Oh, look, my portal remains. My portal remains. I wonder if it's really gonna take me into the same map. The infamous uniques. Yep, berserking uniques with infamous positive. So I should try and not die on this map, because it's just too good to not finish. Even if I play it a little bit slower. Because my gear is what, level 46, my armor is level 46 mostly. And those are level 53 enemies. So that's a big difference. 7 levels difference in my armor versus the enemies.
Level up. Your pack is too heavy.
Let's get Shasta boosted.
You can't use that skill. Your pack is too heavy.
I like how Royal Shasta is a must-have skill, and if you're not using Royal Shasta in your build, you're robbing yourself from a lot of damage. Even if you use it just for the taunting and just for the extra damage to taunted enemies, it's still a lot of damage you're missing out on if you don't have it.
That spell can't be cast.
The one thing I need to be careful for is those shamans, because they can one-shot. Those shamans with the lightning bolts. Yeah, this map definitely the map that would make me switch difficulties to get all that fame. Which reminds me, what's my contract levels right now? Okay, I need to switch contracts. I'm gonna save this blue bundle for later. For now I don't need it. But I do need to put this point here. And to go over there. Look at this. Oh, he's coming here. Big boy. Big boy incoming. Okay, we got those as well. Did they all die? I wanna group them together, but since they're ranged, they don't want to. There we go, they're together now. And now they're not together anymore. I think I'm filling my inventory now. 2 more swords.
That here.
Random straggler who survived. Another shaman. Them, they don't tend those. Okay, there we go. This one should be dead in a few seconds. Look at all the fame we're getting in this map. This is why I switched to Ridiculous. It's just too much fame to miss out on and to do it on practice. It's gonna be a waste of a map if I didn't switch the difficulty. Now I might stick to this difficulty for now on. I'm already doing decent enough damage for this difficulty. I wanted to start off on practice so that I can just kill stuff quicker. What's that fucking flame pewer doing? Did you see that? The flame pewer is not prioritizing elite enemies. It's not prioritizing the unique champion. It went after some regular goblins. They should really fix the AI of those skills to prioritize targets with high HP, and maybe the rarer the enemy type, the bigger the priority for the skill. So instead of this flaming blazing pillar going after regular goblins, for it to go after the bosses and the champions would be much better if it works that way. But yeah, it's the first time I actually am using Flaming Pillar actively. I only used it a bit on my Forged, and then I switched to a Sword Smash build for it when I was doing Flaming Destroyer Forged. And I've not done any other Flaming Destroyer leveling up yet since then. So I haven't noticed things like this until now. See, like this, it's going after the goblins instead of after the boss. That's a pretty nice one-handed damage. If I do switch to one-handed later. This one's good as well. If only it had a socket, if only. Oh wow, this guy hit me like a truck. Thankfully it wasn't a one shot. Okay, let's move here. I think I want to clear this part over there first before moving on further south. Yeah, would have missed this one if I didn't come here. Yeah, this is a fun build to play. Flaming Destroyer, Explosive Arrow, Sharpshooter. Come on, come on.
Level up. You can't catch that.
Okay, one more level for Shasta. Oh wow, that hurt. Okay, let's kill the shaman first. Yeah, we farmed so many fame levels in this map. A bunch from my old contract and a ton more from my new one. Okay. Boss fight time. Ah, great, now there's 2 shamans. Why does the shaman summon more shamans? Oh, and my revolt is stuck at 6.9 seconds again. Ah. Damn, I want my revolt working properly so I can reset my cooldowns of Ghost Visage and Shasta. The important ones. And now my ammo is having a problem due to my revolt being stuck. Okay. I'm not sure why I'm picking this, I really don't need to pick it up. Okay, it's 10:24 p.m. and I'm level 51 and a half maybe. So the tempo at which I'm leveling is not terrible. 51 and a quarter roughly. Okay. By the way, how much energy does this cost now? 43. Oh, Blazing Pillars doesn't have reduces the energy cost like Drain and other skills. That's pretty interesting. So it's always gonna cost me its default energy minus whatever I've got from items. This one still has minus 25% relic energy cost though. gonna put this there.
Your pet has returned.
I'm 51, that means I can wear 54 items. Wasn't there a 54 somewhere? There's a 53 which I can make better. Not much better. And I'm losing the damage with Cloak of Flames and the cooldown for the potion and the crit chance for what? For just a little bit of damage. Not worth it. Not worth it. Where did that go? This one. Another one that's not worth it. Yeah, I guess most of the things I've got available to use right now are not worth it. But at level 54 maybe, or 53. At level 53 I'm getting upgrades, because I remember there being 56, 57 and up items to wear. Look at that, Cursed Relic Gold Wookie, Cursed Relic Gold Wookie, Cursed Relic Berserk Pet. Well, I'm gonna go for the zombies and hope it's a cemetery map. Those cemetery maps, I love the density of those. Let's hope it's one of them. I mean, undead and poison. I think it's gonna be a growing pit map. Actually, I would have been able to tell by the name of the map what type of a map it is. I forgot to look at the names when rolling.
You can't cast that spell.
And my revolt kinda got stuck. Thankfully I had a charge so I can unstuck it. So if it gets stuck and you still have a charge left, you can unstuck it. If you don't have charges left, then it's GG. Let's kill those minions. See, my cooldown went to 0 and then it immediately jumped to 6.9. From 0 it got a charge, but then it jumped to 6.9 and got stuck and stopped cooling down. I just watched it. I wasn't paying attention to my DPS. I was just fixated on my reload cooldown. And yeah, it recharged the charge. Now it used both charges, for example. Let's see now, it's recharging the charge. What's gonna happen? Boom, 6.9, but it didn't give me a charge this time. And it got stuck. Telling you, those charge skills are so buggy.
You can do that.
Well, no more reload this map. Oh wow, poison. Oh, and there's a plague bearer, just splendid. At least my Ghost Visage is not buggy at the moment, but it could get glitched. It could get glitched.
Cast that.
Come on. And just like this. Let's pull them a little bit closer to the other enemies. Damn you Revolt, why did you have to glitch out on me? Now I can't spam as much as I want. I'm running out of potions. Can't counter the ranged enemies because I can't spam as much damage. See, now I need to go back until I get some ammo.
You can't cast that spell here.
Oh, hopefully they don't release the update with those bugs. I'm gonna report them after my stream tonight. Cause it's good to report those. I mean, I wanted to see if it's just a disk match problem after yesterday, but it's more than obvious it's not just a disk match problem.
You can't cast that.
Oh fuck!
Struggles are over.
You died. The good news.
Didn't even see this one.
Bringing you back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to practice. It's pointless to waste my time in ridiculous right now. But let's collect some rewards. Maybe instead of practice, I could switch to hard. My armor just can't take ridiculous right now. I'm wearing 46 items versus level 55 or 54 enemies. It's just not a fair fight. If I'm getting one shot by every little thing there, that does a little bit more damage. Right, let's actually buy potions first. Wow, it's taking a while to vote McTire.
If you're paying, I'm for it. I'll keep a chilled one for you.
I'm gonna go and gamble a little. I want that weapon, I want that bow.
Let's keep this our little secret.
Come on, give me the explosive arrow bow. Alright, enough.
That spell cannot be cast.
Back to leveling. If only I could use Fuzziers from the town without having to go to my fort. Would have saved some loading screen time. Come on, come on. Oh, it's this map. This map, but with white goblins. Interesting. Come on, come on. Spawn quicker, goblins, spawn quicker. It's raining goblins from the sky. They have joints of steel. Surviving foes like those.
You can't cast that here.
Yeah. Why did it cast it up there? This is BS. Would have been much better if it just made the terrain, if it made this part here transparent, so you can target the things behind it. Okay, time for this one. Did we get them all? Stormbringer. Let's get in quickly. Okay. Now there's a bit left. Wait, did the shaman just teleport? And almost 52. I think we killed them all. Just a few left here. Oh no, I've missed a part. I've missed this part here.
You have gained a level.
Cast that spell here. You can't cast that here.
Come on. Alright, let's see what's here. It's probably some elites would spawn. Maybe not. And my revolt consumed both charges again. And it's glitched now. Okay, now Shasta has burning as well for a build synergy. (10:44 p.m. and we're 52. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some leveling after my stream ends today, so that the build can be at least 59 to wear level 60 gear. It's not giving me the bow. Just refuses to give me that bow. Do I wanna get rid of relic energy generation and evasion to get some more defense? A bit more defense is not too bad. I mean, I really want some defense. Anything fancy I can wear that's a little higher level than my current ones. It's mostly 46 items. $55. More defense, more crit chance. Which page was I? Okay, this page. I'm level 52. So I need level 57 items or 56. 56 or 57 weapons. Are there really none? $58. 56. This can be made strong. I can make it now even. Oh, 56. This is actually already made strong. And 57. Right, let's enchant those. I think that's our next items to pick from. This is out of the rounds. I think this one would be the best one, but one more level than the others to equip it. So right now the first one I can equip. We don't need this. We don't need this. So this is on the next level, this is on the level after that.
I mean, what could go wrong? You must.
I'm gonna do this one. The boom room is much more pleasant than siege and the other one that were available as choices. Okay.
You can't use that skill.
No. They're trying to sneak upon me.
You can't cast that.
tried to hit them all with that ultimate, but I couldn't. No. Fucking explosion. Didn't even see that there was a bunch of barrels there. What dropped? It's not the bow. I really want that bow, the explosive arrow bow. I just wanna test it. I wanna test it, see how it works with that build. Cause it's the one obvious synergy for an explosive arrow build would be obviously the explosive arrow legendary power. I'm gonna check this way first. Again, revolt consumed both my revolt charges. And now it's stuck on 6.9 cooldown. Didn't go to 10, it just went straight to 6.9. Like this, a lot of flames. Whose flames are stronger, mine or theirs? Wait, did my aura suddenly become smaller? Like how? How did my aura suddenly become smaller?
Cast that spell here. You can't do that.
Okay, almost 53. Probably not this map, but the next map we should get it. Damn, so many people on my Steam are playing New World beta. I can't get into the New World beta. Sad story. Sad story. I really wanna play an MMO that's good, and it seems like New World might be that one MMO that I could enjoy, but no access to the beta yet. I should have signed up long ago, before the first wave of invites, not after. Apparently there's gonna be a lot of waves of invitations for New World and its beta. But knowing my luck, even though I've got 2 Amazon accounts which I've signed up, my streamer and my non-streamer account, I think I think neither of them is gonna get accepted before the game launches. By the way, who saw the announcement of the new Nvidia graphics cards? The 3070, 3080 and 3090. Then those prices at the performance that they're promising, and after we saw some footage of those cards running some games, it looks fucking impressive. I mean, I'm not saying I've got money for an upgrade, but if I did, I wouldn't mind getting myself one of those new cards. I wouldn't mind upgrading to, for example, the cheaper 3080, which is still gonna be stronger than a 1080 than 2080 titanium. So it's still gonna be a good upgrade for my machine when rendering videos, when exporting videos from Adobe Premiere, and when streaming and playing. They're also coming with some interesting software for streamers, which can erase the background behind you and actually do it properly, not like the current things we've got. For example, the software that Logitech has, that really doesn't erase properly. It's super bad with the Logitech software, but the demo I saw for Nvidia's background removal software, the broadcaster program, the Nvidia broadcaster, it seems pretty nice for streamers. And yeah, it seems like almost like you don't need a green screen anymore with software like that. Yeah, that $499 video card seems to be so good for half the price of 2080 titanium, or less than half the price of 2080 titanium, but being just as good, even better apparently. I'm gonna wait for the cards to get released. I mean, the 3070 launches on October. So I'm probably gonna wait and see some reviews, some performance tests, benchmarks, to actually know how much better those cards are. And I also wanna see what AMD are gonna do. What's gonna be the new AMD stuff? They're apparently gonna be announcing soon, maybe this year, maybe early next year, the new AMD Zen 4, Generation 4 Zen CPUs, and the new video cards from AMD. We'll see what those are. Hopefully soon. How am I doing with this contract? How far am I from the next character slot? It's a 37 or oh, it's a 35 for this one. Well, at least I got one new character slot, which will help me make my next build tomorrow on that new character slot without needing to delete yet another hero. Yesterday I had to delete a hero, today I had to delete a hero, so I can have room for the new builds. But tomorrow, thankfully with those new slots, I wouldn't need to, and the day after that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and squeeze this this server, this test realm dry for making more builds while the cheat NPC exists before the test realm gets removed. Because when there's test realm, I can make a build a day. When there isn't a test realm, I need 3-4 days to make a build. And Powdriver says, how does the new patch feel like? Well, it feels exactly like I expected. More skill points, giving you some more opportunities and making the builds feel a little bit more complete. This build would have felt kind of incomplete without those 10 points. Without those 10 points, it would have meant I probably wouldn't have maxed out Shasta, and I probably wouldn't have had extra points to put into tight grouping for the energy charge, and I wouldn't have had points to maybe put into wherever I'm gonna put the next 4 points. I'm considering putting them 4 points into Energizer, or putting more points here. Actually, I'm considering putting 5 points here, or at least 2. At least 2. Another place where I could put more points would be Scout's Bones for crit chance for precision skills, but I think this is the least attractive thing. So let's say I don't get this energy recharge rate because it's 10% but it costs 4 points. So let's say I don't get this, and let's say I put 5 points here. I'm still gonna have 3 more points that I can probably put here. Or maybe I can put 4 points here, 2 points here, 2 points here, and get this extra evasion, which I don't think I need, honestly. I mean, I'm already at 24 evasion. 17 evasion. Okay, I removed some items. But it's gonna depend what gear I've got in the end. I would suggest if someone has enough evasion to not put more points than 1 into Nimble Flames. Because 20% evasion is a plenty when the cap is 40%. Unless you can go over the cap with skills like those, but I don't think you can. Because you can get a total of 40% evasion from this skill if you have the tier 1 bonus. That means you wouldn't need to invest into evasion from gear, and you can focus on block and defense. So if you put 2 more points into this one, you can get the cap without considering the evasion from here, which is 12.5. So right now I've got that 12.5 included into this number 17. But yeah, probably putting more points into Summoning Smash would be what I'm gonna do for the next 8 points. And I'm gonna consider removing 1 point here or 1 point here and maxing out Summoning Smash. And then eventually, if I think I need more energy, I can remove some points and put them into Energizer. I've got 12 Respectacles, and I'm gonna be experimenting some. Like usual, I'm gonna make a few versions of the build with screenshots where people might wanna spend the points based on what they need more. Whether they wanna focus more on precision stuff like Explosive Arrow, or whether they wanna focus more on energy stuff and need more energy generation. We'll see. I mean, the synergy with Shasta is definitely not needed. Those extra 4 points I put into Shasta, it seems a little bit underwhelming, honestly. Let's just let Shasta do the damage. Come on, Shasta, go do damage. I'm not seeing the burning from Shasta, but I'm seeing some sort of burning, so it's probably Shasta's. Unless the pet burns as well. Does my pet burn? No, no burn chance, just burn duration. Burning, yeah, she's burning them. But yeah, let's say I remove those points from Shasta if I want more energy again. I'm probably gonna include such a setup. It's a nice synergy though, because I don't have to burn the enemies myself to proc magma burst and other things that require burning enemies. But it's not necessary. You know, it's not like a must have those 4 points there. As long as you have tier 2 on Shasta, you're good. You don't need to get the extra 4 levels for the tier 3 bonus. And the Disc Mage I played yesterday, it felt a little stronger, but it didn't feel stronger than before. Some things felt stronger, like your damage before getting buffed, before getting harmonic form, but when you were on harmonic form, the damage felt whacking. It felt whacking because we are losing 100% damage from the old version of harmonic form, from the old version of the light and dark buffs with the gauntlets. So even though the skills got stronger, it still didn't feel better due to losing those 100% damage from the celestial gauntlets. But the mage felt interesting. I mean, Radiant Blast mages, I've not played much with Radiant Blast before, with its current version. I played a lot with the old version where it was just doing Radiant Blast around you. So in order to hit with Radiant Blast, the enemies needed to be within melee range or melee adjacent range. And I didn't really like it back then, because it was just used as a skill to save you when there's enemies around you, to knock them away from you. But the new version of Radiant Blast, you can just use it as a spammy skill, or you can get a legendary item and make it a nuke. So I like those options. Right, level 53. I want level 57. I don't care about 60. As long as I have 57, I can wear level 60 items. And I think I've got some level 60 items on my other sharpshooter, the one with the bleeding build, that I can get and wear. Man, my resistance to poison is so bad. Although my resistance to everything is so bad, not just poison. I'm probably doing decent damage, even on ridiculous. I didn't have much problems killing stuff, but my damage resistance is 10%. But this build is definitely not hard build to level up, especially if you do it on practice. If you do it on practice or hard or something that's not ridiculous, even on ridiculous it does more damage than the build I was leveling up yesterday. Because it doesn't require harmonic form to do damage like the mage. The mage needs harmonic form for some builds to do okay damage, and without it it's shit. But this one doesn't have such a gimmick like the harmonic form, and it just gets the damage all the time. The damage is good all the time, regardless whether you're using targeted strikes or scatter shot or explosive arrow. You have good damage all the time. You don't have good damage only while this buff is active. And this is why Sharpshooter maybe is better than Disc Mage for new players. Because I often get asked what is better for a new player to use. Well, I think the Sharpshooter is probably the best one for a new player to play on. If you avoid onslaught, I think. Let me try and play with onslaught just to check the damage. Bad timing. Yeah, definitely avoid onslaught. Onslaught is just terrible. Terrible damage on onslaught. Oh, did I get double bosses? Am I gonna get double the fame now? Also, do I need to kill just one of them? One of them is dead and the other one dies if I kill it. Okay. Is there a new map modifier, Twinsies? Twinsies has a chance to spawn and double the bosses. New weapon. Actually, this one is gonna be stronger. But yeah, with this hero I'm handling enemies few levels higher than me without a problem. Even on ridiculous I didn't feel the problem, but probably because I had a lot of gear saved up that's higher than mine to use. Let's put this one back there somewhere. Let's put it here. Let's put this one there as well, and this one. This one. I've got a new skill point. Well, let's level up Summoning Smash now, instead of leveling up Tight Grouping for the energy recharge. Kronk with Blazing, eh? Okay. Tough choice. Sorry, I drank some water and then it went into what do you call it? The back of the throat where it shouldn't go, and I had to cough, so I muted myself. See, my aura is big right now, but sometimes it becomes much smaller. Not sure why this is. It's like it's a random chance sometimes to be big, and sometimes it is big and then suddenly becomes smaller before it runs out of energy. I mean, this is definitely a good big aura, but I think this is a bug and it shouldn't be this big.
You can't cast that here.
A Kronk figurine would be pretty nice for collectors. It would be pretty good a Kronk figurine. Although there's so many things people might want as figurines for collector's editions. Someone might want Sharpshooter, Dusk Mage, Realm Master, Forge. See, all of those things that you have as statues, as wardrobes, people might want them as figurines. And you've got plenty. You've got the this one, what's it called? The Jungle. You've got the Terracotta one. You've got a plenty of things here. So all of those things can be made as figurines for a collector's edition. It would be nice if they make collector's editions with those and they have some LED lights at the top of the candles and some battery that you can change at the bottom. Or a battery that you can recharge with USB. That's gonna be expensive to make. And just drive up prices for the collector's edition. But just a basic statue would be definitely nice for each class as a collector's edition thingy for people who want it. A physical limited edition. Right, let's do the next map. Are we doing the double HP ones now? Yeah, double HP. Oh no, not Siege, fuck Siege. I don't wanna do Siege.
So that's what you like, eh? You must...
It was infamous, but it was also Siege. And right now I need XP, I don't need fame right now. Wait, why am I not doing much damage? It's level 57 enemies and my weapon is 56. So shouldn't be that bad on my damage on a hard map.
You can't do that here.
Let's see what's here.
You can't cast that here.
Wish it would give me better maps. Maps with goblins rather than automatons. Goblins or skeleton maps. Like, if it's skeleton map, it better be a cemetery. If it's goblin, it better be a forest or a... Or actually anyone with goblins is good. They always spawn in plenties. Here, look at that. How much time I'm spending for barely killing enough enemies. I'm just gonna rush this map probably. And it's double HP map as well, so I'm probably gonna go and repeat the previous levels, because they still give me decent XP, but they're much quicker to kill than those double HP ones. Time is of the essence right now. It's 20 minutes past 11, so I've got like another hour, and I'm definitely not gonna get 57 in that 1 hour. 4 levels in that hour seems impossible right now. But I will continue leveling up this hero after my stream ends, just to get it to 57, probably for another hour after that. Wait, did I collect my reward? I think I did. Okay, I'm gonna rush this map and just do some of the previous ones. This map is 4 levels above mine anyways, so if I go 1-2 levels lower, it's not bad. Still gonna be getting decent XP.
You can't cast that here.
Come on, come on. Fuck!
Wanna try again? Oh no.
Seriously, I pressed my fucking spacebar on time. It just didn't move my hero. But yeah, I didn't want to do this map anyways. It's me doing much harder level enemies than I need to. That Megapacks map looked nice. Just want to see what's here. Yeah, let's go for the Megapacks. Megapacks and goblins seems like a good choice. What level are they here? They should be closer to mine. They are 55 and I'm 53. Okay, that's reasonable enemy level. My armor is still 46, so still 9 levels higher than my armor. But yeah, the game's not dropping me good armor. With those nerfed drop rates, it's pretty hard to catch up while leveling up. Right now with the game, when you're leveling up, you're forced to use items that are 10, 20, 30 levels lower than the content you're doing, because of the abilities or things that they give you. Not a pleasant experience, but the developers maybe think otherwise. Maybe they have fun wearing items 10, 20, 30 levels lower than your level when playing. What's this? Dryad neckband. Alright, that's nice. I needed that for some healing. Thankfully, the items that are low level I'm using are blockchains here, so this one would be the same regardless on what level. This one is also blockchains, so the only thing here that's low level is the electric defense. Here though I'm losing defense, but thankfully that's my only non-46 item. This one is only 570 defense, pretty bad. This 1500 defense, again not great. And this one has no defense but 2 times flat damage. If I manage to find something with some more flat damage, it's gonna be nice. I've got some gear in my mage that I can use, and in my other sharpshooter. Actually, my mage is using some of the gear from my other sharpshooter. Some of the purple leg and chest armors. I'm gonna have to transfer it to this hero tomorrow before the build video recording. Right, there was some sort of a wag there. Let's group them up. If only Goose didn't knock away but actually put enemies together. Would have been such a nice synergy. Put them together with Goose and then explosive arrow on their heads while they're grouped up. Or for Shasta. Shasta's taunt could have been a vacuum taunt that pulls the enemies closer while taunting them. This would have been the better option maybe. But still, Goose knocking the enemies away is pretty bad. There hasn't been a single build where I've enjoyed this knockback. It keeps moving the enemies far from each other and counters your AoE.
You can't cast that spell here.
It would have been nice if it knocked the enemies away from you. Around you. But yeah, I don't know a single build that would benefit from this knockback. I mean, sometimes I'm trying to knock back some enemies into the others, like this one. I tried to knock him back towards where the other two were. Didn't work out though.
You can't do that here.
Oh, my reload is glitched, fuck. Was wondering why my ammo is having problems.
You can't cast that spell here.
Phew, see what happened? It teleported me a second and a half after pressing my spacebar.
You can't cast that here.
Now my aura is much smaller. Not sure what was making my aura bigger before. Maybe it was the zoom and it looked bigger because it was like this type of zoom in Kronk. In Kronk's room I think it's just more zoomed in.
You can't use that skill.
But yeah, this map was okay. This map was okay for the XP, because too many goblins. I love it when there's goblins and all the XP I can get from them. I'm gonna keep looking for goblin or skeleton maps. Let's group those up. If only I had that bow. With that bow, the explosive arrow bow would be perfect for cases like this, where there's a bunch of spread out enemies that are not clustered up in one tight space, but more. What would be the best word to use here? More, more, let's say less densely populated, less densely spawned. And the explosive arrow upgrade that shoots another 3 extra explosions around the main explosion would be perfect for trash mob killing. Of course my reload's glitched, so I can't use it now. Alright, almost 54. Next map will be 54. So before I end my stream I can probably reach 55 and a half. The way I see it with this rate of getting XP. If I get a gauntlet map, things will be a little bit different though. I can probably go back to practice to make sure things are easier. And quicker. But the enemies will be less there.
You can't cast that. You can't cast that spell here.
And my revolt got bugged immediately in this map. This is just BS. I can't keep my DPS up if my revolt constantly gets stuck with its cooldown.
You have gained a level.
Sword smash level. If this had a socket, it would have been amazing. We really need a system where we can add sockets to items and where we can reroll the affixes on an item. $3K, 3.1K. Okay, I'm probably gonna go on practice now. I wanna speed things up a little. Hopefully we get the Megapax Skeleton Cemetery map.
Oh, I know what you're here for.
Mix here, okay.
You say that now. Sweet, I just finished tightening up the graphics on that level.
Maybe this one would be nice. I didn't see the name. I didn't see the name of the map. I forgot to. I should have paid attention to which undead map has what name. Haven of Traps. How many traps will there be on the map though? Because this was not a trap map. I'm gonna switch my strategy and just rush the maps and get more of those extra Mapworks XP bundles from the chests. Extra map chests, I mean. Bundle is not the right word to use here, because people might think I'm talking about the actual map bundles. But yeah, more maps completed means more of those chests. See, my aura is big now as well, but it wasn't earlier. It's not dropping much of those jars, by the way. Now it started. Really? I was fucking teleporting. My hero was just at the beginning of the animation of the teleport. They went ahead and overbuffed this map modifier with the Angered Ancestors. I mean, it was underwhelming, now it's overwhelming.
What's their name?
Not sure I like how they've changed
Cutscene for that one?
this Angered Ancestors modifier. Alright, I'm not gonna do Heaven of Traps, I'm gonna do Prison of Avarice.
Been my choice.
It's probably gonna be the same map layout though. Hopefully it's not, hopefully it's a cemetery, but with this name it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I guessed it, the same map layout. But oh, it can summon swords passively without summoning Smash being active. Alright. And it doesn't have to be hitting a burning enemy. Again, 4 seconds cooldown though. It makes no sense to have 5% chance and a cooldown. Either make it 100% chance every 4 seconds, or make it a 5% chance without the 4-second cooldown. The same goes for Firestorm. I mean, just look at Electrode. Electrode has it nicely done. It has the 10% chance, but it doesn't have a cooldown on Thunder Strikes, whereas this Flaming Destroyer has two things done in the wrong way. Low percent chance on top of a long cooldown of 4 seconds for a proc. I mean, what's the point of having a percent chance if there's a cooldown? One more of those. And I'm gonna finish the map now. And do another one. Let's see how much XP I can get from the boss fight.
You can't cast that spell here.
746 to 830. Not bad, good XP from the boss fight.
Your pack is full.
Let's see if something nice appeared.
Seen it before.
The Consecrated Waste.
You're up to the challenge?
Oh, Gauntlet. Ooh. I'm doing this. Goblin Infamous Gauntlet. Seems like a good map to farm. Until the end of my stream I can probably just farm this map and get at least 1.5 levels, maybe 2. We'll see. Oh, it's one of those. It's a cave map. Amazing. This means there's gonna be a lot of places where there's a lot of goblins clustered up in a bunch for AoEs. I hope my revolt doesn't glitch out in this map. Yeah, yesterday I had the luck to get one of those maps with the same layout as a gauntlet. Today, same thing's happening.
You can't cast that.
A lot of goblin kids would be fatherless now, after me murdering so many. There's gonna be a lot of goblin orphans by the time I'm done with this map. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at how many. Give me that XP, goblins, give me that XP.
You can't cast that here. That spell can't be cast. You can't do that.
Okay, we gotta return now. They're starting to respawn, which is good. Look at how many respawned already. Damn, this is good XP.
You can't use this.
Oh, there's some more already down there. I'm gonna get back there. Constantly killing stuff. I like it so much here. And it's a level 54 map, which means I'm good until level 57 in this map. Which is exactly the one I need. I'm not gonna get it, because I don't have much time, like another 40 minutes or so. But we'll see how much XP I can get in 40 minutes in this map.
You can't do that here. That spell cannot be cast.
Enemies here. Just a few.
You can't cast that spell here.
Yeah, that's a bad place. I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna return back where I came from. That's where the respawns are. There's a few here, might as well clear them.
You can't do that.
Oh, greeny green. Wait, this procced more than this procced more than once every 4 seconds. So it says it can proc once every 4 seconds, but I just saw 2 of those within like 2 or 3 seconds difference. Could it be that it procced for both enemies at the same time? That's why it went past that limitation. I'm gonna turn here closer to the start. My reload is bugged, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Can't use it anymore. But yeah, almost 55. 2 more levels. Should I return back where I came from or go back to the beginning? I think I'm going the wrong way. I should go forward to that other big cluster. There's like 3 big clusters where the enemies spawn. One of them was the one I just cleared. The other one is a little bit further down the road after the stairs, and then the other one is at the end of the hallway before the T-junction.
You can't do that here.
So one here, and one here for the clusters. I'm gonna put another point here. So many.
That spell cannot be cast.
Okay, let's do this here. Already 217 XP from the next level. Well, I'm gonna get pretty close to 56. As I assumed, I'm gonna be halfway to 55 within the next how many more minutes? 30 something, 40 minutes. Maybe I can even get 56 at this rate. But I don't think I can get 57 on time.
You can't cast that here.
I'm wondering if casting speed affects explosive arrow. For a build with basic attacks and casting speed with the electrode.
You can't carry anymore.
It stopped spawning them. Okay, there we go. That's where they are now. Let's check the other spawner here. Oh, my revolt somehow got unglitched. An unknown reason how I unglitched it, but I did. Oh, maybe when I leveled up, that's probably when. Didn't pay attention, honestly.
That spell cannot be cast.
Already 800 XP from the next level out of 3.6k. Might not seem much, but it is for this time I've spent. Gotta love those maps. Best maps for leveling. I don't think there's a better map for leveling. Klaus, regarding how the new build's feeling, I like it. I mean, I really love it. I only wish they would change the animation of explosive arrow to be a little bit quicker to fall down on the ground. I think it's when it's taking flight upwards, the parabolic animation maybe needs to be faster, and maybe it shouldn't go this high up. This is my only thing that I've never liked about Explosive Arrow. It takes too long from the moment you shoot the projectile until the projectile lands. So if they make this a little bit quicker, and I'm wondering if casting speed would help with this, if casting speed would make this faster. But it feels great. I tried to do a non-sword smash Flaming Destroyer build. Because sword smash is easy mode. We don't want to do easy mode, do we? Even though I'm doing practice. It doesn't make much sense when I say it while playing practice. But it's boring. I mean, just spamming sword smash is boring. I've done it on my forged, and on the forged it really fit. I just wanted to oops, there goes this map. I wanted to do something different, to use skills I've not used before, and this is where Blazing Pillar comes in. The Blazing Pillar is fun. There goes my Gauntlet map. There goes the good XP. No more good XP now. Unless I can go and do the same map.
Step right up, contestant.
Oh, I can. I can do the same map. In fact, I can get more XP now, because I can collect the chest with the XP reward. Or was it only fame? I think it was only fame from that map reward. Oh damn, ran out of water. Well, I can last until the end of the stream without water. Got another half an hour or so, so let's use that time for XP. Yeah, this slowness of the skill is definitely not great. Not just the teleporting enemies, in general it just feels wrong. Some enemies that are quick, imagine on Ridiculous when everyone moves 50% quicker. It's just not gonna be fun playing with this skill when the enemies are moving 50% quicker, and when you get another extra 50% increase from a map modifier, and the monsters are just speeding through the map, zooming like the Flash. As if the Flash consumed a bunch of speed. Yeah, you don't want that experience while using Explosive Arrow. In general, I never will agree with what the developers are saying, why we need movement speed as an increase to difficulty. I think exactly the opposite of what they think. They're saying it's to counter kiting builds. I say it's exactly the opposite. It's making you play melee builds as kiters rather than countering kiting builds. So yeah, ridiculous movement speed. Movement speed is not the way to give people difficulty. It's not the best way to give me difficulty. It's much better if you make the enemies clever and make them flank me and make them avoid my hits on the harder difficulties. Give them special modifiers that only roll on ridiculous, special monster affixes that only drop on ridiculous, and things like that. Special enemies that only show up on ridiculous. Skills, new skills for each enemy that they can only use on ridiculous and painful. Things like that are much better than just giving them more HP, more damage and more movement speed. I've said it many times, and I'm probably gonna say it again sometime when I start talking about this. But yeah, imagine a monster with 100% movement speed increase, 50 from ridiculous, 50 from a nimble map mod, and playing with Explosive Arrow. Struck on the dev team. If they put me on a dev team of any game, believe me, there's not gonna be many people playing the game. Because the way I like games, probably only a few, like 5-10% of the gamer population would enjoy the games I would enjoy as well. Because people just want different things. People want to be speed running. People want to be killing the whole screen of enemies with one skill and moving on to the next one. And as much as I enjoyed that playstyle in Chronicon, it gets very boring very quickly. This whole fast-paced, gotta go fast, supersonic playstyle. It got boring pretty quickly in Chronicon. Playing super quick and trying to keep up a kill streak, just so you can get XP. I don't even know how people can get 3000 levels in Chronicon in such a short time, 3000 mastery levels, without doing something dodgy. And I've seen people with over 3000 levels a few days ago. But that's what we get when the saves are local. Thankfully in Torchlight 3 the saves are not local until launch, when they add offline mode. But offline mode would be great for mods. I really would be playing a lot of mods and exploring mods. Especially if someone makes mods where you get super quick XP, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Or mods where you can get the items you want quickly. I would love to see someone making a mod for Torchlight 3 like the one in Grimdown, where you can farm tokens and then exchange the tokens for the legendary items you want, rather than farming for legendaries and praying to RNGesus that they drop it the stats you want. I mean, you're still gonna be praying to RNGesus when you buy the legendary with tokens, that you get the stats you want on it, but at least you can just focus spending your tokens on that one item you want until you get the right one. Or maybe someone could make a mod where you can reroll the affixes on a legendary. Maybe the devs might like that mod and add it into the live game, if they haven't by then. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, 1.6k XP more for 56. I don't think I can get 57 though, but I can spend another hour off stream after I end my stream getting to 57, so I can wear level 60 gear. But yeah, this build is coming on a video tomorrow, unless something happens. Like yesterday, for a few minutes I had no internet, right when I was about to record myself talking about skills and gear for the build I uploaded today. So if something like this happens, but it ends up being longer, there might not be video. We'll see. For now, if everything is the way it should be tomorrow, this one is coming as a build video. I've already done the thumbnail. I spent my time earlier before streaming today to do the thumbnail. Just need to replace the level up stream for build. I really wish I could get the new loading title screen as a screenshot without the buttons. It's such a great background to use for builds. I could just add the character PNGs on the sides and the text. But Klaus, did you see the new Nvidia cards, the new Nvidia GPUs? They're amazing and very nice prices. Like 3070 for 499 bucks, being stronger apparently than 2080 titanium, which costs twice as much. Seems like a bargain. Seems like a bargain for people like me on a budget. Not that I have money to spend, but if I did, that would have been probably what I would want to spend them on. That 3070. I mean, 3080 is probably the best bang for your buck, but it might be overkill for many people to get 3080.
You can't pass that.
But yeah, if you do 4K, probably 3080 is nice. If you like me, don't do 4K and just do 1080p. Even the 3070 might be a bit of an overkill unless you're playing games like Cyberpunk and maybe the new Baldur's Gate and things like that. I loved the demo of Baldur's Gate, and another viewer of mine from the Chaosbane community shared a video with me about not Unreal, but what was the name? Doom Eternal comparison of 2080 titanium side by side with the 3080. Definitely impressive performance boost. I also want to see people testing the game, testing them, not just demos from developers and from Nvidia themselves, but actually people like Winus Tech Tips, Steve from Gamers, not Gamers, but what was it called? Actually, it was Gamers Nexus, right? And Buildzoid and other people, other hardware experts on YouTube. I want to see those people testing them when they come out and benchmarking them for real. Until then, we can only trust Nvidia for what they're saying. But yeah, since 2004, there hasn't been such a leap since 2004, where the weakest of the lineup of video cards would be stronger than the flagship of the previous generation. And it makes sense that they would want to lower their prices, because well, they didn't have great sales. Apparently they had last quarter very bad sales numbers. Probably people were just opting for AMD, and I could agree why they wouldn't have that much sales, because the jump from the 10 series to the 20 series wasn't that big of a jump. So if people had like a high-end 10 series, they probably didn't feel the need to upgrade with the 20 series. But with the 30 series, they probably will feel the need to do so. I still want to see what AMD would bring though. I mean, it's probably best to not rush and see what AMD would release as their next lineup of video cards and what pricing they would go for. Because Nvidia's pricing is definitely aimed at competing with PlayStation and Xbox, rather than rather than with AMD. They probably would wanna, as Winus put it, they would probably wanna try and retain some gamers into PC gaming by providing performance close to that of the new generation consoles, especially the PS5. The PS5 is promising such good performance that many people would consider switching to PS from PC. So those video cards probably are aimed at launching right before right before the PS and Xbox generations do. I mean, with technology, I guess sometimes big leaps are bound to happen. Whether this really would be as big of a leap, we'll see. Hard to trust a monkey trying to sell bananas. Why though? I mean, if a monkey... I mean, if not a monkey, who would know better what bananas are good? If not a monkey. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean...
That spell cannot be cast.
If they speed up Explosive Arrow to the speed the bird hits the ground, yeah, that's gonna be very fun build. That's gonna be such a fun build. Messed up that analogy. Probably.
You can't do that here.
I definitely get what you're saying. Well, there's plenty of people on YouTube that it's their job to stress test technology, to benchmark stuff, to give us the real numbers. And yeah, I always watch, before buying new tech, I always watch certain tech channels and get those proper reviews. And it's nice, the age we live in, information is so easily accessible and there are so many people that that make content and make it easily for others to find the answers they seek. I love it, I love what YouTube offers us. I mean, when I wanna buy tech, I definitely go to YouTube first. And Google, of course. I mean, there's websites like Guru 3D. But YouTube's much better when you just watch a video, when you see people doing that in front of you, doing the testing, showing you numbers. Almost 56. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be... I'm definitely not gonna be getting 57 before I end my stream. But at least 56 is gonna be there. And I'm gonna keep leveling off stream after that for probably another hour to get 57. Before I stop playing for the day. But it's a fun build. I really didn't want to go Sword Smash and I'm happy I didn't go for Sword Smash. Even while leveling up, I didn't invest into it. And Explosive Arrow's damage is pretty good. It actually has super nice damage. Alright, 56, here we come. Yeah, sometimes OP stuff just gets boring. I mean, it could be fun for a bit to just play with the OP stuff. OP stuff can be fun if you don't abuse it. If you use it a little bit just for the sake of it, just to test it, to have a laugh at how OP certain things are. But some people want OP. Some people want to be OP and want those OP builds. If you look at any game, the most popular builds out there every league, every season, for example for Diablo and for Path of Exile, would be those OP builds, the OP builds that are ridiculously powerful and need a nerf. That's always the builds that most people want, because some people just want the easy mode, the brain dead build that doesn't require much of you. Come on, come on.
You can't cast that here.
I'm liking how they've made this flame pillar though. But yeah, it does get very boring very quickly. Indeed.
You can't cast that here. Your path is too heavy.
You also get much content out of the game's theory crafting builds and trying to make stuff go together that shouldn't. Yeah, that's pretty fun as well. I mean, Chronicon has a lot of this, but as soon as I realized that Chronicon has an endless endgame mode that's really endless, I kind of lost interest. I kind of lost the will to keep playing Chronicon knowing that there's no end. But that's just the way I like games. I like having an end to my endgame. I like endgame having an end, not being endless. And that's why I like that part of the Fazir. For all the things I dislike about the Fazir dungeon, at least I like that it has a level limit. I mean, I don't need to reach the level limit. It's entirely optional. I don't need to reach the highest level of the Fazir to get the best gear. In fact, I don't even need to be doing Fazir to get the best gear in the game. But if I decide to, I could always do so. And there's always gonna be a limit. And yeah, kind of was the will to play Chronicon when I found out that it's not just tier 1 and tier 2, but it can go further and further. And when I found out that, yeah, there is a ton of build variety, but in the end there isn't really a ton of build variety. When I look at Chronicon, the build I was doing with the Electric Nova is just not a viable build. It's not a viable build for the end game, the way I wanted to do it. I found out how to do it. I need specific items, but it's not gonna be the same build. It's gonna be a completely different build, because I'm gonna have to be sacrificing my resistances to to turn them into HP and stacking a certain resistance, and then stacking a lot of healing and stuff like that, so it turns out into a different build. And it's not really as much variety. Yeah, there's still a ton of build variety in Chronicon, but there's still a ton of more non-viable builds that are just underpowered. But the main thing that made me wanna stop playing Chronicon is finding out that the endless mode requires, first of all, you need super duper optimized synergized build to even reach Mythic 15, and then it's endless, and then you still have that gotta go fast supersonic playstyle, which I never liked in games like Diablo and Path of Exile, where it's all about speedrunning and completing a map as fast as you can and keeping that kill streak up. See how it is in Torchlight. Every single build you can make in this game can do ridiculous. Yeah, not as fast, but you're not gonna get one shot from every single enemy in ridiculous. With every single build you can do it. Even the weakest and shittiest builds in Torchlight 3 can do the hardest content. Well, not the hardest, not to level 251, but you can still do ridiculous level 60 enemies and do damage and hurt them and have some fun without feeling the need to reach level 251. Whereas in Chronicon you can't even reach Mythic 15 with some of the more how do I say it, pleb builds, the plebby builds, the builds that are not completely synergized. It just feels wrong to me, the way they've done it, the way he's done it, 'cause it's just one person. It's a good game, it's just not a game for me. There's plenty of Path of Exile and Diablo players out there that would really enjoy Chronicon, because it gives them playstyle similar to Diablo and Path of Exile, with a ton of quality of life and a ton of items to tinker with. But I still prefer Torchlight 3, not sure why, but even with all the things that are negative about Torchlight 3 that have been done recently, that make the game less enjoyable, to me, I still prefer it over the other ARPGs out there. Probably only Grim Dawn feels better. I just have played enough Grim Dawn to just not want to play anymore, until maybe Grim Dawn 2 comes out in a few years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever. I hope I don't get disappointed from Diablo 4. Chances I get disappointed from Diablo 4 are very high, because they're probably gonna make another game that's for the masses, that the majority of people would enjoy. And again, I enjoy different things than what the masses enjoy. Mostly it's the opposite to what others enjoy that I do. So hopefully Diablo 4 has some casual friendly endgame that is good to do. And hopefully it doesn't have a real endless mode like the current Diablo 3 rifting that's purely endless. Well, what they've showed is a little fraction of what it is. They only showed us one quest line of one act, so that's a very small amount to trust in Diablo 4. That's like barely less than 1% of the game is what they've showed us. So yeah, what they've showed us looks great, but they haven't showed us any endgame. They haven't showed us anything else other than that one quest line from, I assume, Act 1. We'll see, I mean, we can be patient. We've waited long enough for Diablo 4 to even be announced. We can wait some more for it to get finished. It all depends how much Blizzard Activision would be meddling with Sebastian Steppian's team. Sebastian Steppian was the creative director of Cyberpunk and The Witcher series. And his position in Blizzard is something similar to Diablo 4. Something similar to a creative director. So I guess he's in charge of the story and the whole creative process. So maybe he's the oversight of all teams, project lead or whatever you want to call it. We'll see. The guy definitely did good job as a creative director with the Witcher series and Cyberpunk. Well, Cyberpunk I haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen in trailers and the gameplay footage they've showed us, it seems like it's gonna be great and amazing.
You can't carry anymore.
Exactly. If they give him the creative freedom he needs, I think the game might end up being amazing. It might end up, I don't want to say it, so I'm not gonna say it, but it might end up being better than certain other games that we love in the genre. I'm not gonna say which games, because I don't want to say it before I've tested it and played it, and before it's real. He's got big shoes to fill though. The Diablo franchise, it's gonna be hard to outdo the old Diablo games. It's gonna be super hard, almost impossible to outdo them, but you never know. As long as it's better than Diablo 3. As long as it's better and launches better than Diablo 3, believe me, people probably would be happy. It doesn't have to be better than Diablo 2, but at least better than Diablo 3. We'll see. And would you look at that, I'm already 1200 XP into the next level, but I'm gonna have to stop my stream in a moment. I'm gonna finish this map, or at least go somewhere safe in the map where the monsters won't attack me. So let me try and find such a spot to end my stream. I'm probably gonna have to go all the way to the beginning of the map, because I want to keep running this map. I want to keep running this map for the next few minutes after I stop my stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the beginning of the map. Okay, I hope no one follows me to kill me. But yeah, thank you for watching Struck Quap. It is time to stop it today. 35 minutes past midnight. Thanks again for watching on Twitch and YouTube. This build is coming on my YouTube channel as a build video tomorrow. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye from me.